Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Blind. Now, we have a sort of multifaceted objective. Basically, need to get into the luminous path triad to learn more about one of JC's brother's allies, who can help us analyze the ambrosia. But to do that, we need to help them, the triad, in conflict with another triad over some kind of futuristic nanoblade or something. And to do that, we need to find a woman, Maggie Chow, and question her regarding this dragon's tooth sword. So she lives at Tonochi Road, so that's probably the best place to start looking. Although there is also quite a lot of this area I haven't explored yet, mainly because I'm borderline retarded when it comes to actually finding my way. And unfortunately that extends to real life as well, probably even more than to games, because games are usually, smaller in scale than the real world. For example, I haven't been to Versalife, although I would imagine that will be closed for me now. The Underworld nightclub might be an important place. Tonochi Road is here. Okay, so basically, because I'm somewhere near the temple now, so basically I need to tread through the whole district anyway to get there. So I may be able to find the rest of the locations sort of along the way. Yeah, because that's the temple. Police. Old China Hand. Canal Road.
Please, look around.
Well, this is...
Go away!
Did you just steal something or what?
Please put a newspaper back when you are done writing.
I actually don't think I've been here either, so might as well visit. Look around. Underground Mall, Lucky Money Club. Okay, but all the shops seem to be closed. Anything happening here?
The mall area is perfectly safe.
Yeah, sure. That's probably why you're walking around with brandished machine guns.
I'm meeting someone.
Hey man, where you from?
The States.
We're from Australia.
On vacation?
Let's just wait for Russ.
He's kinda cute. What's your name?
JC. Is this a good club?
Oh, totally. And it's a Red Arrow place? They get everything real cheap. Look, can we ask a big favor?
Sure.
My friend and I, it's so silly, we left our credit cards at the hotel. Think you could get us in?
How much do you need?
Only 20 each. We get in for 20.
Yeah, sure, that's not a large sum, and they may tell me some information in exchange, so sure.
Sure.
Right, you like to dance then? Let's go.
You're so bad.
Well,
Let's go.
are you...
Thanks for getting me in.
Oh, I guess it was just a good deed or something. Well, as I said, it wasn't...
Leather boots. For you, 25 credits admission.
What? Is that because my sense of fashion offends her or something? Yeah, sure, here you go.
Perfect. I order you to stand in the spotlight and growl at the women like a dog who needs a master.
What the hell is that? Well,
Thanks for getting me in.
I'll go in and talk to people, especially, and just got a bonus for exploring anyway.
Good evening. Hello there.
That's a great place.
Great place here.
Isn't it? People have the wrong idea about the Triad, you know.
In what way?
They run the economy. The black market prices in clubs like this let people have a good time. Don't you agree? This club is the best of everything.
Have a good time. I'll check back with you if I have any more questions.
I wonder if he's part of the Triad. Now, I sometimes forget that this game is fully voice acted, so I read my lines.
Hello. Thanks for getting me in. Thanks for getting...
That was so cool, man. Thank you so much. Do you know Max Chen? He runs this place.
No problem. We go way back. Want to dance?
Bet you've got some moves I haven't seen before.
There's only one way to find out.
Let me loosen up a bit. Mind if I borrow 10 credits to get a drink?
I'm kinda starting to think she's leeching off me, but those aren't large sums. I'm pretty wealthy, and there isn't much to spend the credits on anyway. This game, from what I've seen, doesn't have like regular shops. It only has some characters only offer a couple of items for outlandishly ridiculous prices usually. So sure, maybe it'll lead to something, and even if not, it's an experience.
Anything you want?
You're so cool, JC. I'm so glad I met you.
Hello. Thanks for getting me in.
You've been saying that like 10 times already.
How about that dance?
I gotta be really drunk to dance when it's almost empty like this. Think you could buy me another drink?
I wonder if it's going to go on forever. I guess I'll give it 3 strikes.
Anything you want?
You're so cool, JC. I'm so glad I met you.
She's repeating her lines, so I guess it's going to be forever. Yeah, sure.
How about that dance?
I gotta be really drunk to dance when it's almost empty like this. Think you could buy me another drink?
Okay, that's the last one.
Anything you want?
You're so cool, JC. I'm so glad I met you.
Yeah, I think I would be able to sink all of my credits into it
That
eventually.
dance.
I gotta be really drunk to dance when it's almost empty like this. Think you could buy me another drink?
No, that's the end of the line.
Sorry. You'll have to fend for yourself.
I'll pay you back.
I got you in. I'm not paying for anything else.
Don't have to get knocky. Jeez.
Hello.
Okay, I guess it was pointless.
100 credits. A pleasing companion.
Oh, I can get an escort.
Where can I find Max Chen?
Check out the bar, kid.
Hello.
I wonder if they would have something to say if I, let them join me for a moment. 100 credits isn't that steep. Excuse me.
Hello.
Isn't that steep of a price?
Hello.
Do you like to dance?
Guess I'll check later. For now, I'll try to find this Max Chen guy who's supposedly running the place. Yeah. Oh, it's an annual meeting of identical siblings or something.
I feel silly. You look good. Move your hips a little more. There you go. Like this? That's better.
I think this model looks exactly like Secretary of Manderley back at the UNATCO.
I want to dance with my friend. Please.
I've never seen so many troopers. They must be close to a breakthrough.
But which division?
Maybe all of them. Something fundamental. I saw guards in biotech, too.
I think it's just the UC.
They've had that for weeks.
But word has gotten out. Every engineer on the planet,
VersaLife already has the best security in the industry.
even my game programmer friend in Texas offered me 1 million credits for 1 hour on the UC. Wanted to make the game of life with buckyballs. Joking, of course.
Mind if I ask what you were talking about?
You with the company?
It just sounded interesting. Troops. At a corporation?
Not your affair. Please do not intrude. We do not wish to be disturbed.
Okay.
Stay in the dance area.
So apparently Seems like I'm not allowed this way.
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles. Toom schmooma.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the Triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
The Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. Barricade the roads to control trade from mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the Triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path. China knows that the Red Arrow business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike UN governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Woodrick, you believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
Well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is that? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
Privately funded propaganda. Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organized around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favor of better ones. The same is true of civilization.
I'm looking for Max Chen.
Is that so? What does it do?
Now, the Red Arrow are the enemy of the Luminous Path. So, and the Tracer Tong is with the Luminous Path, from what I understand. At least they know the way to him. So, and Maggie Chow seems to be. Although, wasn't it she that stole the sword from the Red Arrow and started the whole affair? I kind of don't really remember how that story went, so I think I'll go with just curious, although I doubt it will get me anywhere, but it's the least, least potentially antagonizing.
Just curious, I guess.
Tourist with a death wish. Better just throw yourself in the canal.
Okay.
I'll get a drink later.
Have another drink?
Don't mind if I do.
As you were saying?
Well, women back home, they aren't like your daughter. I do very much wish to meet her.
You are very handsome. You must have many girlfriends in your country.
Oh, come on. Nah. Hi ho, sir.
My friend and I were about to leave.
Can I get back here or? A little. Ah, it's going deeper underground.
Excuse me, sir. This room is off limits to club patrons. I suggest you leave.
It's okay. I'm here to see Max Chen. He'll expect me.
An American. I hope he likes what you have to say.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not really sure what to tell him.
Isaac is letting anybody back here these days.
So that might be potentially dangerous. Ah, it's the glass here is a Phoenician window. Phoenician glass, like it's one way a mirror and the other a window. So basically, I can see them, but they can't see me because they only see the reflection. it's either
Then I gave
like
him the old rat
I'm not really sure
Never
because
fails.
I used to think it's a Venetian mirror, but then I read somewhere that it's an erroneous name and that the actual name to call those things is a Phoenician mirror. So,
The canal road is too dangerous now.
but anyway, the most important thing is how it works and not how it's called. I'll save just in case he kills me or
You must be
something.
Max Chen.
So?
I talked to a member of the Luminous Path. They claim to know nothing about the missing sword.
Are you calling me a Raya?
I was just wondering what makes you so certain.
My good friend and predecessor was murdered for the Dragon's Tooth. Don't split hairs with me.
Say your business and go.
I guess I don't have anything solid to say to him because I haven't learned
The
anything.
police are holding out this time.
So I guess I have to find this Maggie Chow first. Present him with some actual proof. Is that the bathrooms or no? It's the way back.
$14-karat gold, actually. Not my style.
Wonder if I can get through here or will he stop me? Ah, okay, it just leads to the entrance. Well, I guess that there's nothing to do here at the moment,
I think management is involved in something.
but I'll check the map. Light, kind of bar. I'm not even exactly sure where I am at the moment. Because I don't think... Is this the underworld nightclub? Kinda looks like it. Ah, there is a higher floor yet.
Shake it.
Some sailors. From the looks of it, they don't seem to be... Yeah, they're Russians.
Move it.
Let's party.
I spill my drink.
that's that's the voice line from the sound configuration menu. It plays when you try to adjust the volume of the sound.
Out of my face. Downstairs. The upstairs is for us. Tell them, Mama-san. 3 more dancing girls. We will pay. Enough. Go. Again. Do it again.
Okay, so nothing here either. Guess I'll get myself an escort and try to lead her somewhere, private, and then maybe ask her a couple of questions. But where is the... Oh, right, there's the exit.
Hello. A dance partner for you? 100 credits.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Have a good time.
Or are we going to dance? I wonder if JC has better moves than Shepard
What is your name?
from Mass Effect.
What is your job? You are handsome.
Oh, so there isn't even an actual conversation. She's just spouting some generic lines at me.
You are handsome. What is your job?
Well, at least I hope she's going to get a nice cut from that 100 credits, and I help her make a living or something.
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm out, I guess. Oh, that's the lucky money, so... Yeah, I'm kinda lost. Which isn't really surprising. I'm, that kind of a person. Ah, that's the VersaLife Corporation. So yes. So it is the same place, I guess. This is the VersaLife here, and the nightclub as well. Been downtown at the market already. Well, I guess I'll go to Tonochi Road. Okay.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals. You are an unfamiliar face on Tonochi Road.
I'm here on business from Gordon Quick.
You are here to speak to Miss Chow, perhaps. Half a block down on the left.
Thank you.
The woman is a snake. Believe nothing she says. I myself have been watching Miss Chow. She just met with Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to go.
Okay, I know it said on the left, but just trying to Queen's Tower luxury suits. Ah, that's 1313, so that's where she lives. I'm just trying to check the other areas first.
Maggie Chow wants to see me. I assume that's her hotel across the street?
That is correct.
How do I get up to see her?
The main elevator. Maggie Chow would be angry if you arrive any other way.
Okay. Better not antagonize her at the start. Well, I guess there's nothing else here. Although I didn't come from here, so I'll check this. Ah, it's just a side entrance. This would be the canals.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to go.
Welcome to Queen's Tower. You may use the residential directory computer if you know how.
That's a little weird that with that much attention to detail, this game just lets me read people's personal files right in front of them, and they do not object or anything.
All guests must use the main elevator. Again, I apologize for not providing additional assistance.
Hey, shut up, I'm trying to. So basically, someone was spreading information that there are great death cases here, and they reported him for quote-unquote counseling by the party, which is something we read about already. Apparently, the locals want to maintain that the Great Death is a problem of Europe and the United States because of bad management, and supposedly that there aren't any cases here because, you know, such a great place to live. I think here, someone's credit card, I'm not going to steal that. Ah, okay, that's a list of tenants. That is the penthouse elevator.
I'm looking for Maggie Chow.
You must be Mr. Denton. Miss Chow has been expecting you. She is waiting in the living room. Please follow me. I will accompany you. The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Is that her? Not really sure why, but I expected an older woman.
Mr. J.C. Denton, in the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul? You know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret even from his own brother.
But why?
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Let's just say I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad War against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
The Triad settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12, they're trying to tip the balance, give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wan Chai market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here. I thought he was a friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept in plain sight.
We have many prize Buddhas you will observe.
From up here, the city is scenery. A mountain that never changes. But everywhere the sands are shifting. We cannot know who to trust. The police, even our own families.
I could look around, try to learn something about the Luminous Path.
All the necessary evidence is at the police station in Wan Chai Market. If only the police would act.
I will accompany you.
Now it's a little bit convenient that she says all the evidence is in one place. As in, you know, it's pretty easy to learn the truth, but then...
The Luminous Path are easy prey. All Majestic 12 must do is wave some money under their noses.
But then in another conversation she was telling me how it isn't obvious at all and I have to look for myself, so I'm... Oh, can you...
The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
So I wonder if...
Get away from there!
Okay, so just let me... It's probably not the wise idea to, you know, sneak around with the maid observing me. But yeah, I wonder if I need to find some additional information if I'm getting duped here or something. That would suit the themes of the game. Although, I think she was at the very least telling the truth about Paul, because at the beginning of the game, he was recalled from Hong Kong because he apparently failed some mission. So, what's the door here? He was recalled from Hong Kong because he failed a mission, and I guess that mission may have been to assassinate someone, but he never told us if it was the if it was the Red Arrow leader, so it might have been anyone actually.
Again, I apologize for not providing additional assistance. Strangers in Hong Kong should stay near the market.
I myself have been watching Miss Chow.
I'm a little anxious about whether I should just do what Maggie Chow has asked me.
Tourists to visit the canals at night.
I don't really have any solid proof that, you know, that it would be the right choice. I'm not sure I've been here either.
50. 75. Both 75. Double UO globe. Original 1 kilo bricks. Pure. 90 for both.
Hey, you!
Who's that?
You made a big mistake, homeboy.
Oh, damn it. I don't need the alcohol. Well, wasn't expecting that. I don't think I was here, but this is locked and requires a key. Well, I'm going to go to the police station anyway, even just because there is some evidence for me to look at, and when I look at it I maybe will have an easier time to decide what to do with it.
Come by in the morning. Sampan rides.
They're at the market, right? Yeah, One Chen market. So basically the... I doubt it's this station. I guess I can check. 87342. No wait, it's only... So that can't be it.
Please, look around.
Shopkeepers are honest. You will find a good bargain here.
Ah, there is another police station here. 87342. And that's 3-digit as well, so I'm a little confused. Although maybe that's only the code to the vault.
Perhaps a present for your girlfriend?
I'm also not sure how to effectively bypass the police because they they're sitting right there, so I'd imagine they're going to attack me when I enter unauthorized. But it's just the way out. Oh, great. It might be in some deep. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to effectively avoid them. That guy is just sitting right there, so there's no way to. No good way to bypass him. And I'm a little anxious that the bots are going to turn violent as well, and if that happens, that will be ugly because I'll need to use the gap gun to destroy them, and that might bring even more attention and potentially even hurt some civilians, which I would very much like to.
I did it.
Did anybody see?
Oh, so he did say something.
I think so.
It doesn't matter. We got her payment, plus interest. Get back and see if she runs something.
Okay. Go away.
I talked to Maggie Chow, but I didn't notice anything unusual. What I really need is to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
The sword is there. I am certain. If you want to see Mr. Tong, you must prove that you work for us. Or do you believe Chow? Perhaps she made you a better offer.
Yeah, that is another thing. Like, they told me that they know the access to Tracer Tong, which I need in order to deactivate my kill switch. And she never told me anything about it, so I guess that should be my top priority to, you know, not die in the next 12 hours. I will try to take a look at the evidence and decide then. But I'm really not sure how to handle. Great, that didn't. Damn it, he's looking to alert the others. Maybe I can very least disable the cameras or something. And maybe the bots as well. Unlocked. There's datapad as well. Like Rilo, so an outsider. And also I think a derogatory term for white men, so I guess that's probably me. Especially because they're talking about a black shape that was absorbing light, so basically a stealth aircraft, which fits the description of the helicopter we've arrived with. Okay, I guess this is the 87342. I'm not going to steal anything, I just want the evidence. Guess this would be it. That's interesting because this evidence seems to point to her being actually guilty. Like she may also have been involved with the death of Chen's predecessor, so a contributing factor to the current gang war. So that would directly contradict what she told us, that it was the MG-12 and UNATCO that killed the predecessor of Max Chen. So that is weird because it was her that told us to get here in the first place. So you'd think the evidence here would corroborate her story and not go against it. And apparently she's somehow related to the VersaLife Corporation. High probability of being linked. It also talks about the side entrance to her house, so maybe I'll go there and try to, because if I enter to the front gate, obviously the maid will follow me. But maybe I'll try to find some evidence there before deciding what to do. Yeah, because to me it doesn't seem like she's telling the truth. And at the very least not the whole truth, so I'll try to sneak out the... there's a datapad here as well, though a little bit in the open. Doing his path. Okay, so this episode has been long enough, so I'll save and see you in the next one. Bye.